The 10th meeting all time between the North Texas Mean Greens and the Rice Owls on a rare, low humidity, brilliant, sunny, late fall afternoon. 2 wins away from bowl eligibility in Mason Fine's senior year, meaning they have to win this one and go home and knock off defending Conference USA champion UAB.
They're coming off a bye as well. Sometimes teams can get off to a slow start after a bye, so North Texas certainly has to guard against that in this afternoon's game.
24 on 3rd down at 6. Here comes the blitz. And Fine drops back, and his throw is bobbled and caught out of bounds by Darden at the 35-yard line. And the first possession is a 3-and-out for the Mean Green offense. This will be a 48-yard effort by Chris Barnes, and he booms it through.
And the kick is good.
His previous best was 42 this year. Fake handoff, and the pass is intercepted at the 40-yard line. The Owls get a Trayshawn Chamberlain interception, his 2nd of the year. The reverse wishbone, nobody wide, to Walter, who leaps over the goal line, touchdown. And the Owls have scored on their first 2 possessions. They cash in Mason Fine's 7th interception of the year. Sweep for Booker. The ball knocked free and loose at the 49-yard line, and the Mean Green have come up with the recovery. Handoff off the left side, and there's room for Siggers, and he coughs it up, and the Owls take it right back at the 43.
Fumble and Rice recovers.
Well, the break lasted exactly 1 play. And the handoff goes straight up the middle, and breaking an arm tackle into the end zone goes Booker, and it's 16-0 Rice, 7 seconds into the second quarter.
Wearing inflatable bumper ball. Whoever finishes.
And he punches this one through. It's 20-0, and this is. And certainly one of the best halves of football in the 2 years Mike Bloomgren has been the head coach of the Rice Owls. They lead 20-0. Stay with us.
This season, keep your stories interesante, like Dos Equis, the beer whose label inspired the greatest comeback in history.
Authentic Mexican cerveza. 4.2% alcohol by volume. 1 gram protein. 0 gram fat!
Yeah! Tell him, Coach!
12 fluid ounces!
Dos Equis. Keep it interesante.
This is your life, man! We got 1 half and 1 more game, and that's it!
Coach, just a tough first half for the Mean Green. They're well behind the 8 ball now, and I think we're going to find out in the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter whether the fight is there or not for Seth Luttrell's team tonight.
And he will hand to Booker, and Booker will reach and I think come up short by a foot or so. The defense comes up with the stop on 3rd and short, the opening possession of the second half.
Rice Athletics would also like to thank all of our groups in attendance today.
The handoff goes to DeAndre Torrey, breaks it, runs through a tackle up the far sideline, 50, 40, and finally run out of bounds. By far the best running play of the day on 2nd down and 5. Play fake, throw on a post. Greg White makes the catch, fights his way near the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down, and it may be 1st and goal.
Now that looks like Mason Fine. That is a strike that is in rhythm on a play-action throw, and it is a 1st and goal.
Quarterback draw. Mason cuts around the left side to the 5 and to the goal line and in for a touchdown. 6:32 of the 3rd quarter, and the Mean Green are on the board. So So here's another 3rd and 10. Has the snap. Here comes pressure. He steps up, but is brought down at the 42. Both the Davises coming on a blitz. Tyreek turned him into the arms of KD, and it's 4th down.
That is a huge sack for North Texas.
Drive him back. Okay? Snatch off of him, work the Z drill. Work off of it, stack him, and get vertical with this. When he steps up, he steps up to you.
It'll be 4th down and 2.
Down by 13 here in the 4th quarter. An enormous play.
Mason rolling right. Has a man wide open if he finds him. Throw up the right sideline is caught inside the 10 for 21 yards to Simpson down at the 9-yard line. In a crowd, he pulled it down somehow. Toe taps out of bounds on the far sideline. Now 4th and goal from the 1. The handoff, and Siggers powers in for a touchdown. His 6th touchdown run of the year with 7:32 remaining. Half the 4th quarter still to go. It will be returned to the 20, to the 23-yard line. Drop there. Fumble on the play. The Mean Green say they have it, and they do. 3rd down and 14, down 20-14. Here comes all-out pressure. Mason gets rid of it, and it is caught close to the 1st down.
Mason Fine threw that with 0 separation between his receiver and the defensive back. An incredible throw and trust in his senior wide receiver.
Third and 12 from the 15, 4:37 and counting. All out blitz, safety blitz as the pass is thrown to the end zone through the hands of Lawrence, who pops up off the ground looking for a flag, and he won't get one.
Lawrence couldn't get his right hand free from the defender. He was able to reach back with his left hand, but that's all he could use.
Snap is back. Fine will look to the end zone and fire, and it is incomplete for Lawrence. In a crowd 2 yards deep in the middle of the end zone, and Michael down on all fours and now rolls over on his back.
No flag on the play.
I knew Mike was going to take a shot, but I knew that was my only hope. So I put it in there where he can make a play, and you got to credit Rice. They stepped up and made the play, and had to go to any guy. And then those last 2 throws, it would have been Mike, and I wouldn't have any regrets.
Can they get 11 on 3rd down? Stewart, well protected, fires one deep, and it is caught at the 48-yard line by Rosner. One-on-one with Nick Harvey. Jump ball, and the 6'5 junior wins it, and they keep the clock rolling. Final 5 seconds will tick off, and Rice takes a big win back-to-back. And they have, in all likelihood, denied North Texas a postseason opportunity.